We're here to bring a new type of news show.
New insights, new styles, and new topics every day.
We are News Generation.
Bringing news just for you. It's Thursday, January 22nd here in Seoul. I'm Lee Soo-jin, and this is News Generation. Joining us today is Niall.
Good morning.
Good morning. Also, Kyun's with us.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming in. And both are here to speak on behalf of people in their 20s and 30s. So we're almost at the end of the week, and today we're talking about something that never seems to lose its shine, K-beauty. So Korean cosmetics continue to enjoy steady global popularity, from skincare routines to makeup trends that go viral worldwide. So I'm curious, Niall, do you use Korean beauty products yourself? Like, what would you say is your go-to item?
You know, I would say that I'm a little lazy when it comes to taking care of myself, and I come out really early in the morning. I wake up at 3 a.m. So I patch on these toner pads and I drive. And if I have a little more energy, I would put on a face mask, because hydration and keeping your skin hydrated is key. And with the heater these days and the winter, yes, face masks and toner pads are my go-to.
Considering you wake up at 3 a.m., I would still say that's quite an impressive routine.
Thank you. Yeah, that's the bare minimum that I try to keep up with.
What about you, Kyun?
I use a lot of Korean products from Arirang, which is a Korean beauty offline product chain. It's from like sunscreen to hair root enhancers, lip balms, men's BB cream, even makeup sponges. The list goes on. Even today, I actually put makeup on myself.
Oh.
Self-done makeup. Do I look okay? I think I do.
Yeah,
I'm getting there.
Yeah.
And just one recommendation that I would like to give to our male viewers is Korean sunscreen. The reason is because there are so many different types of sunscreen that matches your skin type. So as long as you know what kind of skin type you have, you can purchase the right one that matches your skin. Because I heard that putting on sunscreen every day is really important to having really clean, good skin. And that's what I do every day. That's one of my daily skincare routines. And I think it obviously helps, so that's a small recommendation for our male viewers.
You sound very informed, so I guess we do have a K-beauty expert with us today.
I love this show.
That really highlights how practical K-beauty is. It's not just about trends, but about everyday products people actually use, especially sunscreen tailored to different skin types and needs. So we're going to talk more about this, but first, let's take a look at the screen. South Korea has been seeing a steady influx of tourists drawn by the global popularity of K-pop. But music isn't the only thing bringing visitors here, with K-beauty products gaining global attention through online reviews and social media over the years. And now fans and beauty enthusiasts are taking it a step further, traveling to Korea to experience these products and treatments firsthand. Today on News Generation, we take a closer look at beauty services and experiences most popular among foreign visitors, the key factors behind K-beauty's continued growth, and the lesser-known sides of K-beauty that are only now beginning to gain attention. As we just saw in the video, K-pop has already reshaped global tourism trends, attracting fans from around the world to experience the culture firsthand. But with the growing popularity of Korean beauty products and treatments, many are now asking if K-beauty is having the same kind of impact. So how has K-beauty so far become a reason to travel to Korea, Niall?
Yeah, I mean, it's been expanding so much, but last year, K-beauty exports reached 11.4 billion US dollars, and that's a 12% increase compared to the previous year. This marked the highest export performance on record, and in this way, K-beauty has established a strong and visible presence across major global distribution networks. Recently, however, there have been a growing trend of people boarding planes not just to purchase these cosmetics, but to experience hands-on beauty care and treatments. According to Travel Trends 2026, 33% of global travelers said that the ability to experience local beauty culture was the most important factor when choosing a destination. And the report also identified Seoul as a symbol of global beauty culture, so that's why everyone's gathering here in Seoul.
So the numbers that you mentioned really put things into perspective. K-beauty is no longer just about exporting products, it's shaping how people choose where to travel. And if beauty experiences are becoming a travel motivator, it seems business, the impact is showing up clearly in tourism figures as well. So, Kyun, how is this trend translating to actual visitor numbers and also spending here in Korea?
So riding this momentum, the number of foreigners that visited Korea reached a record high of 18.7 million last year. And this actually surpassed the previous high of 17.5 million back in 2019. So tourism officials are saying that Korea has fully recovered and is going beyond pre-pandemic levels in terms of tourists visiting Korea. Furthermore, according to the Seoul Tourism Organization, spending by individual foreign tourists in Korea's beauty and medical service sectors has increased by a tenfold compared to 2019. Finally, many tourists share the keyword glow up in Korea on social media, showcasing their appearance transformation after going through all these treatments, skincare treatments, scalp treatments, and they're actually voluntarily promoting the country as a global mecca for the so-called beauty vacations.
Right, I've noticed this on social media as well when scrolling through Instagram, people uploading TikToks of them before and after, and it's quite impressive, I would say. So what's especially interesting is how tourists are turning their experiences into content, sharing their so-called glow-up journeys on social media and promoting Korea as a beauty destination themselves. So that naturally leads us to the next question. So Niall, when foreign visitors come to Korea for K-beauty, I'm kind of curious about this too. What treatments and services are they receiving?
Right. I think we should take a look at this map of Seoul. The most representative areas for K-beauty include Myeongdong, Seongsu, Gangnam, Hongdae, and Itaewon. Services with the highest demand are concentrated around these key districts, and recently, dermatological and skincare procedures have been gaining particular popularity among overseas millennial and Gen Z women. Compared to major countries such as Japan and United States, skincare treatment costs in Korea are significantly lower, while the quality of the service is actually high, making them especially attractive. Experiences such as getting makeup or hairstyling done like K-pop idols are also becoming popular. And I love this one too. Personal color consultations, they've become very popular and trending experience.
So it's really fascinating how entire neighborhoods are becoming beauty hubs, offering everything from dermatology treatments to idol-style makeovers all in one trip. But beyond clinics and makeup studios, there also seems to be changes happening in everyday commercial areas. So Kyun, what other changes are we seeing on the ground, especially in places that have already been kind of popular with tourists?
So just adding on to the place called Myeongdong, it's a very famous city where a lot of tourists come to. We're seeing large-scale pharmacies actually opening one after another. And this shift really shows the growing demand from foreign visitors for a wide range of skin care products and creams. And the popularity of cosmetics is very strong as well, with major cities and even rural areas with home to many, many different drugstores and of course skincare stores like Olive Young. One newly emerging trend is scalp care, or 두피 care in Korean. Thanks to its strong value for money and systematic treatment programs, word of mouth has spread very quickly, making these services very popular among foreigners. And in fact, transaction volumes for K scalp care surged by 219% year on year of last year actually. And customers from English-speaking countries from America, Canada, and Australia accounted for about 58%, and Europeans actually made up roughly 19% of the total number of visitors coming to Korea for these K scalp care treatments.
That's quite impressive. So from mega-sized pharmacies to rapid rise of scalp care, it's clear that K-beauty is evolving far beyond cosmetics. So what started as a trend in skincare has now grown into a fully fledged beauty tourism ecosystem, one that continues to attract visitors from around the world. So to dive deeper into this, we'll be speaking with a young person from the US who's had first-hand experience of exploring a variety of K-beauty treatments and services right here in Korea. So that conversation will take place right after the break, so don't go anywhere.
NewsGen wants to hear from you. Go to YouTube and search out channel Arirang.News. Click Posts and cast your vote in the poll. Make a new type of news with us.
Joining us today is Shayla, a college student from the US who has tried out a variety of K-beauty treatments and services. So hello, thank you so much for connecting with us today.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. So have you noticed a growing trend among your friends of traveling to Korea specifically for K-beauty experiences?
Yeah, actually, I have noticed that among my friends, especially women of color, there's an increased growth in traveling to Korea specifically for K-beauty treatments or skincare treatments. And a lot of my friends guise it under the fact that they want to visit me, but what they actually want to do is go to Korean beauty clinics or go to pharmacies to find little trinkets and skincare goods, as well as visit Olive Young, which is a large chain skincare and makeup store. It's a little bit funny, but it's understandable because over the past 10 years, from what I've observed, Korea has really gained growth in skincare innovation and technology. But because of this constant innovation and development, people trust Korean beauty due to the strong research and professionalism behind it. So I would say that it keeps growing more and more over the years, which is really fascinating. So I'm all for it. I want more people to come to Korea to experience these beauty innovations every year.
That's amazing. As somebody who has done your share of K-beauty treatments and trends, which one was the best, and how was the experience of it?
So I've tried a lot of different treatments during my time in Korea. Starting off easy, I've done many facials, especially when my skin doesn't feel as nice. It's also a great self-care. So a lot of people can easily get into this, but moving on to more intensive treatments, I've done stuff like microneedling and Kikoshire laser treatment, if I'm saying it correctly. And it was to target my hyperpigmentation on my cheeks, and Redurin, which is more focused on skin health and sensitivity, which improves your skin quality. But as a Black woman, I think skin safety and pigmentation care are very important to me. So I really appreciate that the clinics that I went to explain each procedure in detail. And in some cases, I even went in looking for specific treatments, but they turned me down and suggested alternatives that were best suited for my skin. So because of that, I am forever grateful for their level of professionalism and care.
Well, you really sound like a K-beauty expert. Now, out of the ones you actually mentioned, is there one that you want to personally recommend to people who haven't yet traveled to Korea and would like to try out a K-beauty treatment? And if there's one that you would like to try next?
Yeah, so that's hard because I think it depends on the type of person you are. So what I mean is that if you do not like needles or if you're very timid or afraid of needles, I recommend starting slowly with facials because there's a variety of different types of facials. You can start very basic or you can go to facial muscle and lifting massages. But people who are a little bit more comfortable with that approach of needles, I think everything I recommend is Redurin, if I'm saying it correctly. If your skin constantly breaks out or is really, really sensitive, I highly recommend that because I've done it 2 times now and it has really helped my skin calm down a little bit. If you're a woman of color looking for hyperpigmentation treatments, I recommend lasers. There's different type of lasers, so I recommend you talk to your clinic providers to see which one is better for you. But going forward, I want to explore, I think it's called Look, because as I'm aging, I'm noticing my skin is sagging a little bit, which is okay. It's okay to age, but it's something that I want to manage a little bit. But Look is a collagen producing treatment. So over time, I really want to take care of that.
So for my skin also tends to break out, so I will be looking into that after the show. So thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So we just heard from a K-beauty fan from the US who shared how many more of her friends are traveling to Korea for beauty experiences, what she's tried herself, and which treatment stood out enough to recommend. So this kind of first-hand interest raises a bigger question. So Korean beauty care and products have been growing steadily for years now. So what do you see as the key reasons behind its continued global success now?
Yeah, after hearing from Sheila, now I'm understanding that we really cater to individual skin types and no matter what country you come from. And on top of that, K-Beauty places strong emphasis on skincare that improves the skin's natural health rather than to hide it. In recent years, basic skincare products and inner beauty related products have also seen significant growth. Another key reason for K-Beauty's popularity is its reasonable pricing relative to very high quality. Not only large corporations, but also distinctive small and medium-sized brands have grown, offering products that are more affordable compared to luxury brands. Lastly, it's very attractive and practical in the design, and it's pretty to even look at when you look at K-Beauty products, and that's another defining characteristics of K-Beauty. We care about A to Z.
And also, like, I like how you highlighted how Shayla also mentioned how people of color are visiting and how it's catered to a variety of skin color. So that's also focused on skin health, value for money, and design really sets K-Beauty apart from traditional luxury beauty brands. And it's interesting how both major companies and smaller niche brands are growing together. But beyond product quality and pricing, global media has also started to take notice. So what other factors have been citing as helping to push K-Beauty to the center of the global beauty industry?
So recently, BBC spotlighted K-Beauty as becoming a global hub of skincare culture. So the British media outlet identified constant innovation and the power of social media as key factors behind Korea's global success. It highlighted that Korean cosmetic products can go from concept to shelf within 6 months. And this is really, really short compared to Western cosmetic companies' products that may take years for it to actually come out into the market. In fact, Korea is home to around 30,000 different cosmetic brands with new products being launched continuously on a monthly basis. And I believe it's the diversity and accessibility of K-Beauty products that became a global huge success and an obsession, actually. And on top of that, many Korean TV personalities and beauty influencers, including men, all have the so-called glass skin or glowing skin, actually, that further attributes to the credibility of all these Korean products, because people can actually see the results through other people, but not just through other people, but through themselves once they actually find out exactly what kind of skin type they have, and through all the advice these wonderful workers that actually work in Arirang. They're so friendly, and they're like real experts, just like our guest Sheila. And they tell you like what Naila said, A to Z, all these products that you should use, all the steps you should take. So I mean, if you do come to Korea, pay a visit to Arirang.
That's a good tip. So what really stands out is how innovation and social media work hand in hand in K-Beauty's success. With tens of thousands of brands constantly launching new products, there's always something fresh catching consumers' attention, and that momentum is quickly amplified online. And we wanted to hear directly from global consumers. So we asked viewers on the Arirang.News YouTube channel, which K-Beauty products are you most interested in buying in Korea? So here's what the results show. The results show a clear preference for skincare, which topped the list at 63%. This was followed by skin repair products such as creams and medicated treatments at 17%. Makeup and lip products along with facial masks each received 10% of the vote. So these numbers highlight what sets K-Beauty apart globally, a strong focus on skin health and long-term care rather than just color cosmetics. So while makeup and masks remain popular, it's clear that consumers associate Korea most strongly with effective, results-driven skincare. So beyond the well-known product style, are there any lesser-known K-Beauty items you'd want to highlight?
Yeah, starting a few years ago, I started using retinol ampoules, and it's really good for skin regeneration, but it can be a little bit stingy if you're using it for the first time, and you might break out a little bit in the beginning, so it takes a while to get used to. But once you do, I think it's really great for skin regeneration. I've seen results myself, so I love that. Another one is overnight masks. Like I said, I just like it when I stick things on and not have to worry about it, and then I wash it off in the morning. morning. So that's another one. Hydration is key to maintaining the current state.
I feel like it's usually the everyday products that do tend to stand out. So Kyun, do you have any other products that you think should gain more attention?
Skincare products for men, because I may be overgeneralizing, but men compared to women tend to be a bit more shy when it comes to like purchasing
Right,
skincare
there's still that
products.
thing
Yeah,
there.
they don't know what to buy. They don't even know what kind of skin type they have. So, like I said, I'm talking a lot about Olive Young because I've had personal experience. So when you go there, a lot of guys don't know what to choose because there's so many to choose from to start off with. But all you need to do is just ask one of the staff members, and many of them actually can speak good English, fluent English, especially in those main areas like Niall just mentioned. So don't be shy. Just ask one question. What's a good product for my skin? And they will start asking you questions like, what kind of skin type? Is it oily? Is it dry? Is it pimply? And they become like the on-site like consultant, skincare consultant. And you just after answering a few questions, they'll recommend like a few products that would just match your skin. And like I said, it's very affordable, so why not give it a go?
Right, it might be overwhelming when you first walk into the store, but there are people available to help.
Right.
So from skincare and treatments to everyday essentials and emerging categories, K-beauty has grown into far more than a global trend. So as innovation continues and beauty tourism expands, Korea's influence on how the world approaches beauty looks set to grow even further, especially as it has become a reason to travel, experience, and share. With new products and new audiences, K-beauty will continue to evolve, and the world is clearly paying attention. So that brings us to the end of today's episode of News Generation. But News Gen will be back tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Korea time with more stories and discussions. A big thanks to Niall.
No problem.
And also Kyun.
It's always a pleasure.
And to our viewers, thank you so much for joining us today, and we hope you have the best day. We are
News Generation.